Welcome everybody. This is Mark Coe wanting to discuss a topic here that I get questioned a lot on. But first off, risk disclaimer. Have to know your risk. Commodities, futures, FX all carries tremendous risk. You have to be comfortable with your risk. You have to understand it. And please don't ever risk anything you can't afford to lose. Okay, now on with the goods. A question I get asked quite frequently, and I get the origins of it, but sometimes I think people mistake what it really means. I get asked the question, what is the best day trading time frame? What is the best day trading time frame? And I'm going to answer it like this. There is not one time frame that is superior. What is superior are the levels you're able to trade. So let's look at gold. So I have a gold chart here. I have a 15-minute time frame up. And what I want to bring into focus is the start of the week. So this is Friday. Friday ends the day on an uptrend. It carries into Sunday evening and into European trading on Sunday into Monday morning, the 13th of March, 2017. So this is gold futures. Here's the question. At 12:10, 12:10 and a half, just shy of 12:11, I'm on a 15-minute time frame. Is that going to be any different, this level, whether I'm on a 1 minute, a 5 minute? Is it going to be any different? No. But what's going to be different is the 15 minutes spent in this zone. On a 5 minute, there's going to be 3 of those. And then on this 15 minutes, the 2:45 to 3 a.m. East Coast time in the US, that's going to be 3 more candles. And then the 15 minutes to pull away from this area, that's going to be 3 more candles. All if you're on 15 or a 5-minute time frame. That's all that's going to be different. So the candles could have a little more of a build within there, right? So if we take a look at that same thing on a 5-minute time frame, same thing, 5 minutes, same level. Understand it's the levels. There it is on a 5 minute. So remember I said it's going to be 3 to that, 3 to that, and 3 to pull away. That's all it was. So the question is one of those two time frames better than the other? And the answer I'm going to give you is no, they're not. It's your comfort level and what you want to look at. Sometimes I'll look at a 5, sometimes I'll look at a 15. Understand that I like to think of myself as a bigger time frame trader or bigger picture trader more than just scalping in nature. But let's ask ourselves this question, whether it be a 5-minute or 15-minute, what is the significance of this 12:10, 12:11 area? To answer that question, we're not getting the answer on this tiny little time frame. We're going to back up to something bigger. So I'm going to pull out an hour chart, right? So it's just a 1-hour chart. It's not even that big. It's 4 times the size of a 15-minute chart and obviously bigger than a 5-minute. But here's what I want to point to. On the 8th of March, as gold was in a move lower, all right, so let's think about the origins of this gold move. Daily model I work has been short gold since 1248, the 1st of March. Oh, we got a lot of stuff in there, don't we? The 1st of March, it's been short gold. But if you think about what's going on down here at the bottom, so this move started at 1260. It's been going on for several dollars. But what do we know about this area? Because this, for example, this is the only area in 1210 or 11 that we're concerned about. Above that, we would start to get focused up in here, 1214. But we're not at 1214. We're at 1210, 1211. That's where we are. So the last time gold was at this 1210, 1211 area, what happened? Sellers pushed it through that level. Right here, let me take it all off so you can see it and you can see how I marked it and you can see where I marked it. Sellers pushed it through this level and then buyers tried to rush it back, and that was as high as they could get right there. That was the high point they could get. So the way I draw my zones, and believe me, trading is always at a zone, not on one tick. If you're trying to get trading dialed down to one tick, it's going to be very challenging for you. So I like to draw my zones at candle opens or closes and extend to the wick, and that will create my zone. So my zone in this area is going to look just like this. And you see I'm grabbing from the wick to the candle open and closes. And that creates a 1209.5 to 1211.40 zone. It's a $1.90 zone. That is the zone. So what do I know about that zone? I know that that zone created a move that now took price down $17. So it's a pretty good level. Buyers tried to get it back above, failed. inside of this $1.90 zone, and it took price lower by 17 bucks. All this is a retest of this level. That's all it is. It's a retest of that level. So when you dial it down and get down on your short-term time frames, there's something more knowledgeable to understand about this level. This level represented a $1.90 zone. All right, so let's draw that $1.90 zone. That's what we're doing. We're drawing this $1.90 zone. It's 1209.40. I'm just trying to get it there. 1209.40 to 1211.40. There it is. There's your $1.90 zone. That's it. Now, as the momentum, the day trader, the short-term scalper, if you will, looks at this market and gets off of nothing but their 5-minute or their 15-minute time frames, how do they look at the market? As the market's approaching this level, how do they look at it? It looks pretty bullish to the short term, right? Because after all, you've come off of $11.95. You're $15 higher. We got above this level right here. There's no way this market could possibly turn lower. But the longer term money, the bigger money that's been driving this move says something different. They say, no, that's a fabulous place for me to step on the market a little bit, to add to my shorts, to put shorts back on that I may have taken off down here. It's bigger picture money. And so when people are asking this question of what is the best time frame to trade, the answer I have is there is not one best time frame to trade. There are best levels. And that's what you have to stay focused on. What are the best levels I could be trading? Because after all, if you take this zone, I don't care whether you're on a 15, you come down to a 5, you get down on a 1, you get down on a tick chart. It's all that same zone. That 12, 10, 50 area exists on every time frame. Doesn't matter what time frame. So if you're looking for something like a outside reversal candle or engulfing candle, true, it may look different on one time frame versus another. But what I'm saying is if you understand what's going on inside of that zone, look how tight you can get this level. So this is your wider zone. Now what do you see here? You see failure to take out the engulfing section, which occurs at 2:40 a.m. East Coast time in the US. That's this section. Now you got 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes of testing into that zone without ever taking out the highs. So you want tight day trading stuff? That's inside of a $1 zone in gold. Day trading gold, scalping gold. What does that move get you? Inside of $1, that now rotates $9 lower. So for $100 of risk, $900 paying you to the good side. You don't believe that one? What happens when you come out of that dollar zone, right? There's a lot of traders that want to watch and get confirmed action. They're not willing to throw it out at a level. They don't believe in levels. And I get it. You haven't traded levels like I have. But the pull away from it, test back to it. Where does it test? Right inside that same dollar zone, right here. Here's the test. There's your confirmation. That was it. It's the same $9 move. $900 versus one of risk. It's pretty good risk reward. So understand, when we're looking at the market, there's not one superior time frame. There are short-term time frames, there are medium-term time frames, and there's longer-term time frames. But what you want to be focused on are your levels. And if you will change your market thinking to focusing on levels versus time frame, I think you're going to see a big difference in your trading. So for Mark Co., checking out levels, what are the best time frames to be trading on? Hope you guys enjoyed it, and keep at it. Talk to you soon, guys. Cheers.